What's up, people? It's Kimarki 1990. Welcome to part 2 live stream of the brand new gacha game that came out last week. And it's Wuthering Waves. So, I know I said I was gonna do this tomorrow instead of today, but I decided to switch it and just do this today, and then I'll do Genshin Impact tomorrow. My bad, got a little distracted, but today we're gonna continue on with the main story and some other stuff. I have been playing this game for a few days, except for Tuesday. I didn't have a chance to do Tuesday, like I said. I had to do an 18-hour shift, so. But what was I say? All I've been doing is just exploring more, fighting enemies, unlocking the treasure chests and stuff. And I do got a new 5-star character, which we was able to get, I think the night of Saturday. So I was able to, it was a free 5-star character you could choose, so I'll show you which one that I chose out of the ones that they had. But what was I say? That's basically the plan for today. So if you're new to the channel, new to this live stream, or gonna watch it as a video once this live stream ends, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, give this video awesome thumbs up. Also, I appreciate if you share this video to other people, let them know about my channel, the live streams I do, gameplay recording or short little videos, or anybody who's into open world games, open world RPGs, or anybody who's been a fan of this game ever since it came out, or even before it came out. You already know, send it my way. So before I even begin, I personally need to use the bathroom. Yeah, I just now gotta use the bathroom, but I'm gonna wait until this part finally finish. Every time I log it, it's always, that's the one thing I think they do need to fix is, but then again, I guess they've been updated it so many times just to satisfy us fully. That's fucking awesome. Instead of you just not doing that, now I gotta wait until this shit pops up again so I could. Oh boy, it's like this is exactly like last time. Keep restarting, keep restarting, keep restarting. Where is the game? OMG, like. It's pissing me off right now. Boy. I'm gonna be right back. I really do gotta use the bathroom. Okay, starting recording. Yo, this shit better fucking go through like a hot time. Sorry about that. Like I said, I really had to use the bathroom back. And I was hoping this thing would be good. Yay, 17 minutes wasted. Because that whole verify interrogate thing loading, then the game fucking had to restart. So, yeah. Yeah. Don't you hate when stuff like that happens? God damn it, like, come on. What do you say it's so long to load? Load the rest of the 35. Shit. Cool. Hold on. Holding to the sound. In these cascades, one can find a treasure artifact from different civilization that before that profound human emotion experienced during the catastrophe. They represent the final remnant of the bygone era washed away by the relentless tide of history. I have a selfish request to make. Will you please let me have this basket? To francs doesn't hold any financial worth. Yet for those of us who are relics on search, the information stored in these are highly coveted. I can pay you with credit or other value items. Long story short, just please fail for you. Make sure you're happy with what you get. Besides, I will have patrol. If he ever lies to you, justice will punish him. Yeah, you know I'll never be found like that. Just kidding. It's so kind. No hard feelings. Oh, so these are for... Okay. Hey, resonator 4 is component with these way back to full power. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, this is the 5-star character I got free that they gave out, aka Sephiroth's lost brother. He looks totally like Sephiroth. And already, I'm not using the main character anymore. Hey Noah, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. How's it going? Oh, so that's his. Okay, I see now. I'm getting the game tonight. Not getting Jin Yan. How come? He's really good. Especially if we get his 5-star weapon too. MC in these type of games. I don't just want. Yeah, me, my brother want. Side. Side who's that? Side Thera. Okay, so I did that. All right.
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, we're not trying that. You wildin'.
Now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right? So it only took us 1 trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the market nearby.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These fruits are usually brought in by boat. Should we start from the... Do you think the token is guiding us outside the city? An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an inverted etheric sea, and the resonance cord flowing from your tacit mark. And you said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing to the gorges of spirits and the Norfolk Barrens. You've never mentioned this before. The etheric sea and resonance cords in your dreams are real, possibly leading to the gorges of spirits and Norfolk Barrens. Perhaps it was more... That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, it seems to me it's a site of the Threnodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Rangers...
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
Yang Yang!
I believe in ya!
Without a doubt. We Resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can, if you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get
hearing it? Did you hear that? Is that someone crying? And
That should be the Midnight Ranges training camp. Let's not worry about it. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle.
Let's see this training. That was super easy. Then again, that was a level 5. Now be level up level 20.
Victory.
Told you, man. Jin is beast. Jin is fucking beast. Yeah, what the hell everybody is doing here? Batteries, union level fucking 16.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this when...
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian
Gotta go to do homework.
the Norfall
Alright then.
Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Greetings. I'm Jianxin. Could you please do me a favor? I want to go look for someone outside the city, but I don't have an access pass. So, may I tag along?
Bro, what do I get out of this?
Oh, thank you for your... I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Desert Highland?
Mm-hmm, exactly. His name is Ji-yuan. I don't know him in person. On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather who was looking for his grandson on his own but ended up lost. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there. So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city and make further plans once we're safe.
You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know. You have a kind soul, Master Jianxin.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhongye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhongye's grandson is very likely in the desert. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator.
Yes. Have you seen him?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
Hang on. Center. Yeah, there gotta be a better way to use this. I really don't like. This sucks, bro. Like, it's difficult to freaking. I can't continue on without. Use sensor to confirm the patrol route. I'm trying to use it and it's not letting me fucking use it. Oh, now it's letting me fucking use it.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
They don't look like soldiers.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us. We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, cause we're so... Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought...
God, we ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd...
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
Fucked up. She was climbing up.
A tough nut, ain't ya?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to injustice. Rover, Yang Yang.
You know, Rover Yang Yang, I would.
Begging you, stop! We surrender!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see?
They seem trained.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles. We done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even...
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway. We ain't got the bulk. Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us
Get
to
the
survive.
fuck out of here, you attackers! Nah, we ain't giving you shit.
What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou, even when they are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine. We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to. Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
Why was that facing that way? That ain't make no sense.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
That's how we fucking get rid of the door. Trying to figure that out for the longest.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean that I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go. Move, move. What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you back up? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there. I'm sorry. Could you do me? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time.
Supplies? Medical care?
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath. It's okay.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through them, but things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave souls. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Pioneer podcast completed by a child today. I don't know what the hell Pioneer podcast. Yo, you're in the way, miss. I'm trying to like collect something shiny. But it's not allowing me to grab it. Gotta take the lift, right? Oh, so those are the bees, okay. I mean, I guess I could do it for one time, and then I'll do it next time. So, I'll do this one. The $9.99. Before anything, yeah, I can't let y'all see this. What? Yo, what are you doing? Hello, like, we didn't have no issue with this last time. So what are you doing? Like, either that, I'm gonna have to just do it manually.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing who came here.
Juyen. So he never sent a letter home? Not even one? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the battles hadn't gotten so intense, he would trail us rear guards, eager to... Oh, we sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding ways to come back. Eventually, I caved and took him in to help us here. With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him here any longer. Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above. I saw you help arrange the wounded there. Your Sholan would need your help more than I thank you. But I must remain to oversee vital military supply. Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have the tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on. And supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangus? It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and new technology emerged. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favor of more advanced weaponry. Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritise bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General G. Currently, there's only one waterway open from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. The rear guards would regularly go there to... What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like...
Master Tianxing, have you found the...
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe. Zhuyan is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering, but the battles on the front line must be even more brutal than what I've witnessed. Countless lives have been lost in this war. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities, and the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion. I do share some of Zhuyan's feelings. However, Zhuyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield. I too found what Zhuyan said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from them. All tangles untied, all glare tempered, all dust smoothed. It is like a deep pool that never dries. How true! I promised not to use my forte in the battle, but Zhuyan still couldn't take a single blow from me. After his defeat, Zhuyan seemed to realize his weakness. Talking about confronting the tacit discords on the battlefield would be mere lip service, he said. He was just... I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, it's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the Mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Have you thought of something,
I think.
So, the quartermaster, we haven't reached the front lines yet. But I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders.
General! Follow the Qinglong to war!
Retreat to advance. Bide the time. Time to fight back. To advance. Bide the time. Retreat to advance. Wind Rider.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tian was leading an attack against the Tacit Discords. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away. The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Though we have no idea what it is. Resonate with Tacit Discords? Rover?
According to Baija, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense. Rover, perhaps you can give it a try. Speeding up. Speeding up. Hey.
Confused on the counterpart.
Tempest. Precipitant. Shape the shapeless.
Sorry about that. My phone's ringing and not important. Oh. Other than my own time.
Wind Rider. Extra supplies.
Where's the rock that usually has that glowing shit?
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place.
The attack field has unique special buff.
And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Fear no more.
I think I found something, Rover.
By reaching a high rate, you will have options to gain more rewards after defeating enemy clearance. However, be warned that enemies you encounter will be more dangerous and vice versa. So I think now we got our daily quest activated.
I can take it. Seventh. My last breath. Fear no more.
Extra supplies. So you have opted for a prudent strategy this time. Next time, maybe we can consider something more unconventional.
Okay, so echoes are like more of a are more of a relic in a sense.
Your kindness I have certainly received. Naturally, I'll work for you in return.
I can feel the power and the flames rising.
Yeah, I never actually.
Ritualistic wooden.
I'll be right back.
But why are they here? These plaques are usually placed in ancestral shrines, and they seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages, driven by certain beliefs.
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
victory will be ours.
Wooden plank.
Watch out. Something's not right. Why wouldn't it?
Brother. 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 Help. Help.
It seems to only repeat these lines. This is not a common tacit discord. Tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When frequencies are scattered and recombined, a new tacit discord is born. This one probably devoured the frequencies of turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent? Who is behind? No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. Rover, I think I know what's going on. It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. The village is crying. Something truly awful must have happened here. And the victims revert based on the evidence. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. Or maybe someone has been intended. There must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. This place is dangerous. I'll inform Shuzia about what happened here. Can we continue our search before the official investigators arrive? Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here, let's leave it be.
Nah. Let's kill it.
The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt and dragged away. Look, there are many footprints here. These are traces left by a fight. Someone was injured. These cards. I see. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
Fusing humans and tacit discord.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members. Above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxidus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxidus-related cases. They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar, if he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities he's capable of? Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar. Cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors. So you noticed. Oh, I am flattered. No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here, because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all. Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself? So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? I see you don't really trust. So they were right about you. You are indeed quite I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate understanding of human nature. Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of next. What makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story begins once upon a time in a peaceful village lived a flock of carefree. In the day, they toiled for food, and when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves. Fables, stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction, but they always draw from real life. The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations, like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part. One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. Nope, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival. As their once meager lives, the flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master? Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality. The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you? I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, but true equality is scarce. Always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more and more and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. But when they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it?
God damn, how many freaking shit we need to move around?
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses. Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your... Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same path. Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price when their time came. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always, life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
That's right! Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. The black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story? What really happened here? I suppose you are the black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maidens sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo. Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. The one who breaks the rules. Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say. Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces. Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't be so quick to... Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it!
Rover! Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
What, the like Grania?
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again. In the not-too-distant future.
I wouldn't mind having him as a
Should we
therapist.
go after them? Oh, don't worry. I'm okay. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from me. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
Brother. Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be... Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before, let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened? It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half. Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half. Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
For emergencies. Bide the time. Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
water is going down. I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him. That tree. It's stunning. It's...
Please, save us.
Are you trying to tell us about... Where did it go? Oh, is that a diary? That girl just wanted to save her village. But those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last... Please excuse, it's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head... Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions. Hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing of its owner. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had?
Final
Or did she miss her own family? The person who pushed her towards such a tragic end. My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again. I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again, but I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. to become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again. I cannot stop the lament, but at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it. Really? Dwelling on it? Yes. Let's go back.
Yeah, I actually need to build stamina, because, like, this stamina's trash.
It's time. The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours. All is fair in war. Keep your fangs sharp. I see my way clear.
Oh, well, again, let me go to one of these. It's supposed to be like the... Yeah, it's like one of those things. Domains. I'm just skipping everything. I really don't care what the guy's saying. Yeah, let's try that one more time. Bro. Why are you not? Oh.
For emergencies.
There was parts that I didn't understand. Why am I pressing it? And you're not. It's not going through. I know I can fucking do it. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's totally fucking great.
Extra supplies.
War spares no one.
You're wide open. Settled.
Target confirmed. It's time.
Only get one? Fucking lame. Oh, damn. Okay, I already got to Union level 14. Oh, what the hell? You came back? You didn't let me fucking breathe?
I can take it. Retreat to advance. Until my last breath. Time for a short break.
I'm trying to figure out why did my character... Oh, looks like I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because my controller decided...
Stay calm.
My controller decided to give up on me, like... Where did I put that? At the batteries.
Keep your fangs sharp. Keep your fangs sharp. Keep your fangs sharp.
Alright, yeah. Controller's back. Kinda sucks. That was... I feel like we need to go back with that motherfucker ass.
Time to fight back.
Target confirmed. It's time.
War spares no one. You're wide open. Seven.
Target confirmed.
Fear no more.
Yeah, this sucks. They just keep giving me one instead of 2 or 3. Let's see if we try to unlock this one. Now that we got through the story, I think we should be able to.
It's time.
Okay, but where is the rock? Yo, that shit was there the whole fucking time.
It's time.
Oh shit! You mean to tell me that whole time? It was all the way up there? I was thinking... No, I was thinking all this time. This whole time, I thought it was that middle part. Oh, there's actually one more here. Oh, two more. But yeah, that's about it. We already unlock all the... Well, except for this part, but this does not let me go over there, so I don't know why. I just need to unlock a few more waypoints. Like these two right here. These three right here. And then the rest of them here. And these two right here. And then, yeah, all the waypoints should be unlocked. Oh, we could try to do a temple here. I'll just waste whatever little. Oh, that could actually go well with her. Let me check. Besides this.
How did it go? Anyone hurt? Phew. Okay, okay. Anything? So those Fraxidus goons are here in Jinzhou now? Things are more serious than I thought. It's me. I've only ran into some bozos. Those wackos are hell-bent on making their own resonators. Said there's no right or wrong when
They use mechanical manipulation to integrate parts of tacit discords into seeking power with such gruesome acts. I cannot bring
That Scar guy you mentioned sounds like he's on a whole other level.
It seems he didn't intend to kill us. I would even say he was. I don't know what he wants from us. But Madam Magistrate may have intended to hint.
I still can't wrap my head around what happened. I went over the files. That case is ancient. It was dealt with and archived way before our current magistrate took.
What happened to the village? And
don't worry, the crooks were brought to justice and most of the villagers were relocated to new. But I didn't find anything in the files about that little girl you.
So Scar really did take her away. If only we could
I'm so lost. Why did Madam Magistrate point you to Chi-Chi Village anyway? What did she want?
That Scar went there to tamper with the site and mislead you with fake clues. You mean the Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about what had happened in that village? Then our magistrate intercepted by leading you there before they could? Madam, her token was a warning that the Fraxidus had their eyes on you.
How so? I mean, she's got someone looking out.
Or maybe she prepared other means of protection.
I don't.
The legendary figure who changed Jinzhou's history? A looming war with the resurrecting Thermodian. If all of these have something to do with your true identity, then...
Come to think of it, the sundial's the last token we need to work out.
Mr. Mortefi said it's an intricate puzzle box. Madam Magistrate might have hid a real message inside. Yes, it's now we have the Shichen of Wei and Vermilion Bird. We should be...
So Rover, you gonna try it?
Symbols on the larger disc represent time. And we need to align the correct symbol with this pointer. It should be... It's working. And now symbols on the smaller disc represent direction. And we need to align the correct symbol. We have Teal Long of the east, White Tiger of the west, Vermilion Bird of the south, and Black Tortoise of the north.
Wow, you really solved it! Wait, I don't think it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang Yang! We should turn around. Come on! Just go ahead and see what's written inside.
I see. The grand libraries in Huanglong are renowned for their vast databases, holding valuable information about the regions they represent. Their exact locations are kept confidential, but it is believed they hold answers to all questions one could ask. The grand libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security, managed by the regional sentinels, accessible only to the magistrates. They're rarely open to the public.
Kinda like a big piggy bank inside the city hall, data-wise.
Yes. You'll find the most comprehensive and accurate information there. Rover, If you need to visit the Grand Library in Jinzhou to find out who you are, I think it suggests two things. First, there is a strong link between your past and Jinzhou's history. Second, you must be a really significant person.
So you're super important to Jinzhou, maybe even all of Huanglong. Wow, I think we stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't even...
What's the matter, Rover? Something wrong with the sundial? It is Jinzhou's political center, and it's also located at the city center. If that's what you mean, the city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. It's a popular landmark for locals giving to... Why do you ask, Rover?
See? What did I say? Covert ops. Real confidential stuff. Come on, Yang Yang. It's just a one-on-one meeting with Madam Magistrate. What's the worst that... Relax, relax. Hey, are you really trying to stress her out?
I guess you're right. Still, please be careful. We'll be waiting for you.
Alright, I'm gonna end this here. Yeah, that's about it. We made it further to the story. We now use censoring, levitation. Now it's gonna make it more easier for me to explore more better, do some more side quest stories. yeah. So that's basically it. We did it. I think we extended our level T to like now made our characters to level 40. And I'll log back. I don't understand why you always keep logging me out. I don't understand. But anywho, yeah. So Noah, thank you for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. Anybody else that was new to this channel, new to this live stream, or gonna watch it as a video once this live stream ends, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, give this video an awesome thumbs up. Also, I appreciate you share this video to other people, let them know about my channel, the live streams I do, gameplay recording, short real videos, or anybody who's into open world RPG, or anybody who's been a fan of Wuthering Wave since the day of the launch, or even before the launch day. You already know, send them my way. So tomorrow will just be Genshin Impact. Yeah. So once again, thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see you next time, part 3 live stream of Wuthering Wave. So without any further ado, boy, man, you have one fucking job and you can't even fucking do that, and you're pressing the wrong shit too. Without any further ado,